Hello everyone, and welcome to the guidance for this current month of July 2020. I'm going to begin with the numerology guidance, and this current month adds up numerologically to the value of 11. So this is going to be a special month. Collectively, we all have the opportunity this month to create something new, something better, a better way to live and function as a society. But the burden of this responsibility can sometimes weigh very heavily, and it can often feel so overwhelming that we just don't know where to start or how to move forward. But the potential is there this month to put something new in place, something better than we had before. And I think a lot of people would agree that actually a lot of what was going off in our society needed to change. Life wasn't working for a lot of people. We were all running around at crazy pace of life, doing far too much, putting far too much pressure on ourselves, and it was, I believe, making us all ill. So many people were exhausted and burnt out all the time. So I do feel this month people will actually start to just have a look at their priorities and just think about how they actually want to live their lives in the future. Whether you need to be running around at such a manic pace, whether you can let go of a few things that really don't matter. And I think the time that we've had away from our work and the usual routines over the last 3 months has given us, a lot of us, that thinking space that perhaps was needed. So this month, I feel it has this feeling of sort of it's now or never. It's a real in the moment kind of feeling. So things can start to fall into place. You may find yourself in the right place at the right time, attracting the right opportunities to you, and the right people who need your help or people who you can help, and people who I'm waffling, people who actually can help you as well. So there's very much this intuitive sense of being in the moment, and you'll start to be aware of how we connect with others on an energy level. So there'll be some you're drawn to, some people who draw to you, and it's how we sort of interconnect all the time with each other, how we feed off each other, how we can make each other thrive as well. So we're going to be much more aware of the positive interactions that we have with other people now. Many people, I feel, will find that they achieve greater recognition this month as well. You may find that you have a high profile. It's time to stand out. And I feel there will also be a greater focus on people who already have a high profile, people who are in high profile positions. And I think a lot of these people will continue to use their influence for the greater good. As the number 11 is a very intuitive number, I feel some people may well find that they have a bit of a spiritual awakening around this time. So the search for enlightenment, illumination, spiritual wisdom and knowledge will start to become important for many of you. Okay, so the next guidance I'm going to look at is with the tarot cards, and I have selected 3 already. The first one I want to show you is the 7 of Swords. Okay, so this card is telling us that it's time to work on things like our self-confidence, our inner resilience, basically, mental resilience. This month a lot of people are going to feel uncertain, afraid of what may be taken away from you in terms of job security, financial security, etc. So there is a real concern about losing out here. So the best way to cope with that is to be prepared, okay? Be strong and be prepared to adapt as well. The next card I have here is the 2 of Swords. So again, this shows a lot of indecision, a lot of uncertainty for you, and many people will be putting off making decisions about their future. You may even feel that you can't make decisions about the future because you don't have enough information. So it can be a very frustrating time where we just feel stuck and blocked. So perhaps, as much as possible, try to look at your situation clearly, take off that blindfold that we see here, acknowledge how you really feel, or acknowledge what is really going on. So again, this month just feels like we're in a bit of a stalemate, just waiting and hoping, really. But at least by being prepared and getting your head kind of sorted around what it is you would want to do, how you feel is the best way to proceed, that is the best way to proceed with this one. So just take a look around you at what's happening, and that will enable you to make the best decision possible for you. Right, so towards the latter part of the month, it looks like events are going to start speeding up once more. So be prepared for your life to get busy again. After the initial period of indecision, highlighted by the last card, it looks like it will be all systems go for a lot of people. So there'll be lots of news coming in, there'll be lots of communications bringing new opportunities. Wherever things have been stagnant in your life, in whichever area of life, you'll find now that the blocks start to lift this month, and you will soon be moving forwards. Okay, so the next card I have drawn is one of the colour oracle cards, and I love these cards because they always highlight something positive that we can work on. And the card I've drawn for this month of July 2020 is Scarlet. So the focus here is on root chakra issues. We see the red in this card. This relates to the root chakra. And the root chakra governs the areas of work, finances and home. It also asks us to address how we can attract more stability, more abundance and more success in these areas. Financial stability, I think, is going to be an area of concern for many people, and I see a lot of worry and negativity around this area. So the key to attracting more success and abundance in any area of your life is to actually align your thoughts with abundance and success. In other words, you need to get working with the law of attraction. So we can begin by being mindful of our thoughts. Cancel out any negative thoughts that you have. So anytime you think, oh, I'll never be good enough, I can't do this, I can't change, cancel that out. Put a stop to that thought straight away and replace it with a positive thought. So the way to help you align better with abundance and success is to actually remind yourself of the successes that you've already achieved. You need to revisit those, feel the energy, feel how you felt at that time. And everyone has achieved something that they can feel proud of. Doesn't matter how long ago it was, but the key is to recapturing that feeling. So bring that memory into your awareness, bring the feelings that go with it, and say to yourself, thank you for the successes I have achieved. You can say that 3 times, morning and night. Really feel the gratitude, because it's that gratitude that is going to bring more success and more abundance into your life. It will literally bring you more things to feel grateful for. And if you are grateful for the successes that you've already had, it will bring you more things to feel success about. So that is basically how the law of attraction works. It's how the universe works. It brings you more of whatever it is that you are focusing on, whether that be good stuff or bad stuff. But it's how you truly feel. It's about the energy that you give out, and that is key to working with the law of attraction. It's not just about mindlessly repeating a mantra or an affirmation that deep down you don't really feel or resonate or connect with. You have to resonate with what it is that you're trying to attract. So feel the buzz of the successes that you've already had in order to attract more. Okay, you need to recapture that feeling. Think of yourself like a tuning fork, if you like, sending out your energy vibration out into the universe. Or think of yourself as a mirror. What you attract back to you mirrors the energy that you give out. So there are other things that you can do to attract more success and abundance. And one of the key things is to actually wear this colour red. When you wear red, you are bringing in the energy of power and strength and leadership and dynamism. Red helps you stand out and get noticed. You can also do a colour breathing exercise. So literally, as you breathe in, visualise breathing in scarlet energy as you inhale. And visualise all the negative energy as grey, cloudy energy. Visualise that flowing out of you as you exhale. You can also do some creative visualization as well. So you will visualize yourself achieving the success you're looking for. Visualize yourself achieving the goals that you want to achieve. When you practice creative visualization, it's a bit like setting up an energetic template for what you want to create in the physical world, because everything happens on the mental level, on the etheric level first. So by visualizing, you're sending energy to that image, and that energy imprint will then filter down to the physical realm. So that is how creative visualization works and why it is so important. So people like athletes visualize themselves winning the races, whatever they want to take part in. Business people use this in their daily life to visualize themselves achieving the goals that they want to achieve. So creative visualization is no longer considered like a wacky out there type of therapy. It's practiced so much. Often it's included in aspects of meditation or mindfulness. So it's something that you can work with, and so this is the colour that we need to help us strengthen our resolve and strengthen our personal power for this month of July. It will help us to get the best out of this coming month. Okay then everyone, I shall leave that with you, and I shall be back next week with the usual weekly guidance. Okay, I will see you all soon. Bye bye.